I play the song because he had the courage to say out loud what many of us, I suspect, are secretly thinking. If you were here a few weeks ago, you might remember that Pastor Jeff mentioned that most people, including many Christians, want to go to heaven. They just don't want to go today. And I want to ask, why is that? What motivates that feeling? Well, I think the reason most Christians are not really looking forward to heaven is because they misunderstand it. And in some ways, it's not really their fault, because we're constantly being fed a grossly distorted image of what heaven will actually be like. We often take our cues from things like movies and music and art and best-selling Christian novels. And what we end up with is a collage of mostly unbiblical and misleading images that make heaven seem really rather dreadful. I believe that this is actually a strategy of our enemy. And it's a strategy to diminish our hope in heaven and therefore to steal our joy in anticipation of that. Now, based on both actual research that others have done and my own conversations, I believe many Christians think heaven is going to go something like this. When we die, our soul leaves our body and goes to some kind of giant bedroom in the sky where we all sleep until Jesus returns. And then when Jesus finally does come back, the ones who have already died, he will wake up, and the ones who are still alive, he will pick up. And then he will whisk us all away to live forever in a mysterious place called heaven. What will heaven be like? We don't really know. We know it's where God is, and we know that God does not have a body, right? God is spirit. And so we think, well, he must live in some kind of spiritual, non-material realm. And so then we figure that we will become like he is so we can go live where he does. We imagine that our spirits will float around in some kind of gaseous, invisible vapor world of nothingness. What will we do there? We don't really know. It's hard to imagine what there could possibly be to do since we won't have bodies. So what does a disembodied spirit do all day? We don't really know. The popular image is that we'll sit around on clouds